A Japanese man who cut himself off from civilization has just been kicked off his deserted island after living there 3 decades. But in living alone, he's not alone. There are those who've chosen to be castaways, happy to live a life away from all of us. Did you ever read Robinson Crusoe and think to yourself, I wish I could do that? Or watched Castaway and thought, Wilson deserved better?
Well done! Well done!
Well, you're not alone. Meet 82-year-old Masafumi Nagasaki. For 29 years, this former photographer lived by himself on an island south of Japan. This is Australian David Glasheen. He lost all of his considerable millions in the market crash of '87 and started over on a deserted island northeast of Australia. Two very different men, but they share similarities. Beside a mutual affinity for nakedness, they have found peace in simply existing.
ウミガメが卵を産むと産卵に上がってくるんだよね。それでね、浮かしてね、海へ流れ着いていく。そんなもう鳥肌立つほど生きるということの執念で海に向かっていくね、亀の団体を見るとね。
The guy with the clothes on with Nagasaki is Alvaro Cerezo. He spent several days hanging out with both of these voluntary castaways.
What surprised me the most is the completely different personalities. When I stayed with David, I found out that he was a very easygoing person. But with Nagasaki, I actually got shocked. He was very, very disciplined. He used to spend hours cleaning up the beach, and he used to get angry at me when I arrived only 2 minutes late.
But routine aside, roughing it alone is a tough life.
この人は病院に行けんじゃない。どうして行こうか病院に。もうお墓に入りたいとも思わんしね。兄弟に言いとる。死ぬのはここだ。
You've got to be a bit careful here, you know, because crocodiles live in the region, you know, and they can come to the beach and land here.
If you still fantasize about chucking it all in, Alvaro sets up clients on deserted islands for a few days to find their inner castaway.
On the first day, they are a little bit under stress and not very talkative. On the last day, it's a completely different story. They don't stop talking and they are very happy. They learn how to appreciate the modern things we got in life, like electricity or having shelter in case of big rain.
That's after just a couple of days or weeks. So what do you learn after being alone for 29 years?
宗教と資本主義。金と祈りが世界を壊してるんで、世界をそれ以外にこいつ痛めてつけだろうというような生き物は一つもおらんね。人間だよ、自分の欲得のために動くのは。人間だけじゃないから、人間の自分の欲だけね。だからここはそれが一切ないからね。
This is amazing. I really love this. And part of me, there's a really big part of me that every time I go on holiday, I think, right, this is it. I'm going to cut off from everybody. Turn off my phone. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to live in the moment. And I'm like, yeah, I should Instagram this. This is amazing.
You do, right? Every time I'm at the beach, I'm like, what do I value in life? Why do I need to do boring things like shower and go to sleep at the right time? And then you kind of start to like smell a little bit and you think,